Yeah, hi guys. Good afternoon, everybody.
Hi Ravi.
Yeah, hi Lakshmi. Good afternoon. So last time where we are discussing, I forgot now. 1 minute, I'll check it.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. What we are discussing last time? Yeah, switch statement, right? Switch statement we completed.
Yes, Ravi.
We discussed about that switch statement and that one also completed now. That one also completed. So till now, how many statements we learned, guys? Till now, how many statements we completed now? Let's, I think 1 minute. Selection, we completed selection statement. Selection statements, right? We completed what? Selection statement. In that, we learned what? In that, we learned what is that? We learned if condition is right. If condition. In that, what is that? How many? Forward jump we discussed. Then we discussed about that simple decision. Simple decision. Then we discussed about that what is multiple decision. Multiple decision. Then we discussed about that multi-level multi-level decision. These things we discussed. After then we discussed about that what switch statement. Switch statement, right? Switch statement. These things we completed, guys. These things we completed now. So next what we will do, discuss about it now, guys. Let's check the people name once. Anyone new today? Anyone new who joined the first days? We discussed about that. Okay, little bit. We discussed about that switch statement, guys. Switch statement, right? Now let's move on, right? Let's discuss about that. Next, what is that? Let's discuss about that looping control statement. Looping control statement, right? Looping control statement. So in the looping statement, looping control statement, how many things will come, guys? For will come, while will come, and do while will come. Do while will come. These things, this statement is called what? This statement is called what is that? Forward. Sorry,
Loop control.
looping or control statement, guys. We can say that looping or control statement. So simple. Nowadays, the people is not using much these things, guys. Okay, instead of using what is that? To iterating our list and all those things, they are using what? Hmm? For each condition, right? For each condition kind of things, which is already we learned, right? But don't worry, we will discuss about that. Looping is the process. Looping is the process of what? Process of exception. Sorry, executing a set of statement repeatedly. repeated, right? Repeated until given, until given control, until given control a condition. Instead of control, we can say that condition. Condition, right? Given condition is what? Satisfied. Condition is satisfied. Why the people is disturbing? Who's that? Akhil, please mute yourself.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, condition is what? Satisfied, guys. Okay, so condition is satisfied. So looping required, what is that? Initialization, initialization condition, right? Initialization condition and what? And counters, guys. Condition and counter. Whenever we are working, don't worry, we will see these things as a practical only, right? Practical also. Now what is that? So looping required what is that? Initialization condition and what is that? Counter. And counter, two things we need. Until unless if we not given the conditional ways, right? Conditional ways, what is that? Looping, right? It will not at all start, guys. It will not at all start. But previously, don't worry about that. Nowadays, in the if your project is legacy, then only the people is using what? Then only the people is using what is that? This statement. Instead of using this one, they to iterating the data from the list or any array or anything, right? From anywhere, people are using what is that? So people are using what is that? To iterating is what? Iterating to better to use what? For the iteration are better to use what? Better to use what is that? For in or for of. We already seen that, right? In the examples last time we discussed about that or not, guys? Come on. For in and for of. Come on. People
Yes,
are remembered or
Ravi.
forget. People are remembered or
Yes,
forget.
remember.
Right? But don't worry, some places will come, some condition will come where we will use what? While condition, for condition, do while condition, and one or two examples we will see that directly. Then we will jump in the OOP concept, guys. Directly we will jump in the OOP concept, right? OOP concept. So iterator. So now what is that? Iterator doesn't required what is that? Conditional condition to initialize. Initialization and a counter and a counter. Whenever we are working, guys, whenever we are working in this looping control statement, then for the initialization sake, we need what? We need to give what is that? Condition, right? Condition is nothing but what is that? Condition and counter. If we not give, then our what? Our loop will not iterate. Guys. Today actually my mouse is not there. I left sorry, I forgot to bring my mouse from the home, right? I went to my native, right? So there only itself only. Tomorrow I will take new mouse. So little bit our see cursors and all speed will increase due to the I'm using the laptop mouse only, and the laptop mouse I'm not able to like drag and drop those things as a too much fastly. So that is the reason it's a little bit slow typing as well as other things will be there. Now, okay, so now initialization and a counterparty, right? Initialization and counter will be not there. If whenever we are working in the simple iterator, right? Simple iterator in the TypeScript now, guys. So just simple, let's understand syntax wise, right? Let's understand these things, but based on that syntax wise. For, let's take for condition. For condition, right? Let's take for condition. In the for condition, what is that? Count condition, and what is that? Counter we needed, right? Counter we need. Counterparty. Why every time will is coming from my mouth, guys? Because currently, like, we are working on the Triton project, and in that one counterparty is there, CP. So that one, every time counterparty work in this scenario, in the counterparty, anchor party, this one, this, that. No, so that is the reason counter is game every time counterparty. Don't take this one. This one is the counter only. So counter, right? Counter. Now how? Just syntax. Syntax. We are writing. Just assume that for here. What is that? We are taking the where condition and initial value we are giving or not, guys. Means this one is meaning what? When to start. Come on. Our loop when to start means 0 onward it will start. 0 onward.
Yes.
0 onward it will start, as well as what is that? And how long it will iterate means when to stop. This statement is meaning what? This statement meaning is what? When to stop only, na, guys. Come on.
Yes.
Yes.
Now this is the conditional based things, right? This is the conditional based things. Means what? Here what we are giving now? Here what we are giving now? We are giving the condition. Na? This is the condition. This is the condition, and this is the counter. Na? Counter plus means what? Counter only, na? Come on. Until unless if
Yes.
we not give these things, until unless if we not give this, then what? For condition will not work. For condition will not work. But what is that? Whenever we are iterating using that what? Iterators, it is needed. These things is needed. No, na.
Yes, not needed.
No, Ravi, not required.
Required, right? Not required. So based on that, let's prepare some interview question now, guys. Let's prepare some interview question now. When to use for loop. When to use for loop. Come on. When to use for loop. Okay, don't worry about that, guys. Okay, so if a number of iteration or iteration only, right? Iterations, number of iterations. If number of iterations are fixed, and what is that? They will not change. They will not change dynamically. Then use what is that? Use for loop. Use what is that? For loop. See here what is that? We know that, right? It will start from 0 and it will what? Iterate only 10 times, right? Come on, 0 to 10 only, na? Come on, guys.
Yes.
This size will not change dynamically. But what is that? Whenever we are working on that, if just assume that array size is increase and a decrease also, we don't need to give the size, na? Come on, it will iterate automatically.
Yes.
Or not, guys? Come on.
Yes.
Right
Automatically.
now. Okay, fine. Now, okay, based on that, let's take one more question now, guys. Let's take one more question. When to use while or do while. This is our question now. Answer is don't worry, we will do the practical 1 or 2 examples also. We will see that, guys. Okay, so but basic things, where we are using, what is the use, and why we are using, those things first we need to understand as a theory part, right? So it is a number. It is a It is a number of what is that iteration. Number of what is that iteration. Iteration. Iteration, right? Iteration. Iteration. Number of what? Iteration are changing. Changing dynamically. Changing dynamically. And what is that? Doesn't what is that? Doesn't have what? Doesn't have any fixed range. Fixed range. Then use do while or while condition, means what is that? Whenever we are working in the while condition, right? If we are not fixing the size of what? Size of any data like as a dynamically, then we are using what? Then we are using the while condition. Simple, guys. Let's create one example now. Let's create one example, right? So simple. What I am doing now? I'm taking what is that? Where. Let's take what? Where I equal to 5. This is our 5. This is our data, right? This is our data. We are performing these things based on that while condition. This one we will perform as a based on that. What is that? While condition, right? While condition. Here what I'm doing now, I'm giving what is that? I what is that? Less than what? Less than or equal to 10. Means what? What is the meaning of this one now, guys? Means our condition should start from what? 5 and it should end with what? 10 na? Come on.
Yes.
Guys, these are the known concepts. Why people are not giving the answer? If you responding, at least I can understand, right? I'm able to reach you people.
Yes, Ravi.
So please respond it, guys. Please respond it, right? Please respond it. Now see here what I'm doing now. Console dot log. I'm taking what is that? Console dot log, and here what is that? I'm printing it now. Everyone is the and see, people is thinking about that why Ravi is teaching while condition, do while, these things we are already know that. If you know that, give the answer now, guys. What is the result? We will get it now. See, whoever feeling that I know this concept, just tell me the answer. I want the
5 to 10.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Very
10.
good. Very good, guys. Very good. Now, okay. SRC, now CD, SRC, right? Now CLS.
Not
Now,
incrementing.
sorry?
No, we are not incrementing here.
Good. But only one request to you people, guys. Don't, if these are the logical questions answer, right? So please simultaneously don't use the any editor and do. Just put your brain in the session only. Right? Now,
5 only.
just tell me the guys, just tell me the answer now, guys. Just tell me the answer now.
5.
It will print 5.
5 only. 5 less than or equal to 10, the conditions satisfied, 5 will display.
It won't stop because there is no condition.
Yes, there is no
Infinite
increment.
loop.
It's going to infinite, guys. It's going to infinite. Let's see that. Let's compile it now. TSC, what is that? Index dot TS na? Come on. TS. Now
Yes.
node index dot JS. Now see this, what we are getting now?
Infinite loop.
Infinite loop. Then what is that?
Infinite loop.
Yeah, then what we will do it now? Here we will increase that. We will use what is that? We learned it. What we are saying that this if we are declaring like that operator, then what we are saying that now, guys? This is
Incrementing one.
Increasing by one.
what is the name I'm asking? I also know
Post
that.
increment.
Post increment.
Yeah,
Post increment.
post increment. Now tell me guys, what is the result now? Now tell me what is the result now?
5 to 10.
5, 6, 7,
5,
8,
6,
7, 8,
5
5,
to
6,
10.
7, 8,
5
9.
to 10.
Very good. Now
10, 11.
we will get what is that expected result. Now we will get what is that expected result. Means what is that? It should start from what? Fifth onward, and it should stop at what is the 10th point, right? Come on, this is the simple
Yes.
example.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
the normal example. Don't worry, I will make this one is the complicated now. Right now, okay, this is the normal example. We are taking now, guys. We are taking now. Also, then what we will do it now? Now, okay, fine, guys. So, okay, just assume that here we are giving here instead of 10, I'm giving what is that 15. Then what is the result now, guys? What is the result? Don't use text anyone simultaneously. If
nothing
It
it
will
won't.
not print anything
Nothing,
because it
nothing.
will not go to the while loop.
The condition is not matched.
yeah, so condition is not matched. The condition is not matched. Then what is that? We will not get anything. We will not get anything, guys. We will not get anything. See, console is what? Empty now.
Yes.
Console is
Yes.
empty now. Empty now. Then what is
Yes.
that? But what we want? Before executing while condition. Before executing while condition, I want to execute something, right? Something. If you see, just assume that if we are giving the wrong value, but we don't know. By seeing the console, anyone can tell what we given. That there is no wrong input, right? Here we are given the wrong input, and we are not getting at all any result. Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes.
So then simple,
To
what
do
we
while.
will do it now? We will use what is that? Do while, right? We will use what is that? Do while. And simply what we will do it now? We will take this one, and here we will take this here, and what we will simply what we will do it now? Now see 15 now. If nothing, if our what is that condition is not matches, then what we will get it now? We will get the result as a 15.
One time it will print.
Yeah, one time
Yes,
we
15 will print one
yeah.
time.
One time we will get what? 15. Now see, we are getting the 15. Now if what is that? If our what is that condition is satisfied, if our condition is satisfied, then what is that? 2 to 10 it will execute. 2 to 10 it will execute now, guys. See, we are getting the as expected result or not? Come on.
Yes.
Yeah, so now our question is what is difference between whose the mobile is vibrating, while what is the difference between while and
While and do while. Do
while.
while.
While and do while. What is the difference between while and do while? Our answer is all are the interview questions, guys. Okay, all are the interview questions only. So do while can execute statement. Statement at what? At least once, even when the condition is not matched or matching. Condition is not matching. While will execute statement only when condition condition is match or matching. Condition is matching, right? Come on. Whenever our condition is
Yes, sir.
matching, then what is that? While condition will execute. If not matching, then what? If not matching, then what? It will not execute, guys. It will not execute. Only one, what is the do while block will execute. Do while block will execute now. Do while block will execute right now. Okay, simple. Where we are using these things now, guys? Where we are using these things now in the real programming world? We will see those things. But here, what is that? HTML implementation is not there. So that is the reason I cannot able to show you guys. Okay, I cannot able to show you those things. But once we will enter in the Angular, then we will use it. Then we will use it. Just assume that what is that? So simple. We are using some. Just assume that we some text is there on our screen. Some text are there in our screen. The for block, right? For block. See, this is the while condition we are using. So one example. Let's take for the for block also. Just assume that we have what is that? We have variable colors. Colors, right? Variables colors. We have what? Variable colors. Variable colors. One is the empty, another one is red. Another one is what is that? Red color. Red color, red color. Let's take this one. Red color. Let's take green. Green color. Green color. And what is that? Blue. These are the list. What is that? Array of what? Colors, right? Array of colors. Here, what is that? We know the size of what? We know the size of what colors, na? Come on. What is that? 0 index, 0 index, 2 index, 3 index, and the 4th index. Come on, guys. Sorry.
Yes.
0, 0, 1, 2, 3. We know that already. We know the size of what? This array, na? Come on. So if we know that, then we will use what is that? For condition. Then we will use the for condition. How we will use it now? Where I equal to let's say start from what is that? 0 onward, right? 0 onward. And how many times we will iterate it now, guys? 3 times now? 3 times?
3 times.
3 times and use the conditions. Now what is that? Console dot log. Now here what we will do it now, guys? Here we will simple print what? Simply we will print that I, na?
Yes.
Now 0, 1, 2, 3. But it's printing what? It's printing what, guys?
Index number.
Indexes, right? But means what is that? It's printing what is that? Indexes. But we want what is that? These things. So simply just for that only, if we want to iterate these things like that, what we will use it now? For if we know the size of, then we will use what is that? For conditions. For conditions now, guys. Now let's move on. What is that? Next area, guys. Next area. In that one also, let's understand those things also. Here, what is that? Jump statement. Jump statement.
Ravi, how to print that values like red, green, blue? Because here only indexes are print.
Yeah, you need to take what is that? Colors dot indexes. Simple one.
Oh, fine.
Got it? Like that, you can print it. Clear?
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Now let's work on what is that? Jump statement. Let's work on what is that? Jump statement. Now we already know that two jump statement already we discussed about that, right? We already discussed about that. What is that? Break. break, break and what? Break and continue. Continue. And what is that? Break, sorry, break and continue and return. These are the jump statement. In that we discussed about already we discussed about that. What is that? Break and return, right? Come on. We already discussed about it or not? Come on, guys.
Yes, Ravi. Yes, Ravi.
Right?
Yes.
In the switch statement, whenever we are starting, when we started, what is the switch statement? At the time only we discussed about that, but don't worry about that. Again, we will see that. Again, we will see that, right? So jump statement, break statement, and continue statement. Break statement is terminating, what is that? Current block. Current block. And return is coming from the if we are using return, then it's a terminating total block and it's coming out from the function na? Come on, control is
Yes,
coming
yes.
out from the
Terminate
function.
the
We seen
terminate
those
from the
things,
function.
right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so now what I'm doing now, guys, what I'm doing now, so here let's take what? Same example only. Instead of taking this one, let's remove this one. Let's remove this one, right? Let's remove this one. Now here, what is that? I means what is that? If we print that simple I, then what we will get the result now, guys? Let's increase the size, increase the end point. Now what is that? How much result we will get it now, guys? Come on.
0 to 10.
0 to 10.
Yeah, very good. 0 to 10. We will get the result as a 0 to 10. Now 0 to 10 we are getting. Fine. Now I want to stop, what is that? At 5 point, right? I want to stop, what is that? This control at a 5 only, right? 5 only. I don't want to iterate totally 10. Then what we will do it now, guys? We will use one of the jump statement. Simple. If I will use, what is that? If I equal to 5. If we use, what is that? I equal to 5, then what we will do it now, guys? Then we will break this block. We will break this block. Means what is that? We will get in, if we break this block, then what will happen now? Then what is the result now, guys? We will get 0, 1,
0 to 5.
2, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4 we will get.
4.
Because equal to 5 means this condition is becoming, what is that? This condition is
True.
becoming true, right? So in this point it's
Yes.
becoming true, then this block will not execute. If I equal to 5, then what is that? Before 5, all data, all number we will get. But
All data is printed.
yeah, so we will get, what is that? What is the number we will get it now, guys?
0 to 4.
0 to 4 now. 0 to 4 we are getting or not, guys? Come on, 0 to 4 we are getting the result now.
Yes.
Means
Yes,
what is
yes.
that? Breaking the, if continuously, if any loop is iterating, in that I want to stop that like loop in any exact point, then we are using, what is that? Then what we are using now? Break.
Break.
We are using the break now, guys. We are using the break now. Okay, fine now, guys. So now same like what is that? I want to use the return. I want to use the return. Then what is that? If we are using return, then we will get here nothing we will get, guys. If we instead of return, instead of what? Sorry, here we will not use, just we need to use in the function. If we want to use return, then we need to declare one function now, guys. So what I'm doing now, simple, let's take these things in the one of the function now, because return statement we cannot write without function now. Okay, so what we will do it now, let's take one function f1 function f1. I'm taking, what is that? Function f1, and here I'm calling function f1. Here I'm calling f1 function. Now here let's take this one, put inside that. Now we are using the return. Now it's working now, guys. Come on.
Yes, Ravi.
Yes.
Now CLS means what is that? Let's compile it. We will not get anything, guys. We will not get anything because it's coming out from what? It's coming from what is that? This function block. That is the reason we will not get anything. Now, oh, we are getting, sorry. We are getting that 0 to 4 we are getting. After then what is that? It's coming out from the block, right? Coming out from the block, but don't worry, I'll show it. What is the problem with that? Now, same like guys, okay, it just assume that what is that? It's a returning. We seen that this one as a practical, right? What is the difference between break and a return? We created what? In one TypeScript, sorry, JavaScript file. In that we seen that, na? Come on, guys. Now, okay, now here what we will do it now, guys. Here we are using, instead of using return, we will use